Hey everyone, Solid here. I hope you're doing well. This video was supposed to be about TERA and WoW, but it turns out that the WoW expansion is really popular, so my experience with WoW the past few days has been more or less like this clip is going to show. Yeah, so that's not happening. Anyway, we'll check in on that later. For now, let's talk about TERA, as I mount up. There we go. So I re-rolled my class. I discovered that being a mystic was kind of boring because I don't really like being a caster. I prefer to just bash things in with my weapon. So that is the road I took. I became a slayer, and it's a lot of fun. Oh, hello. It's basically like a gladiator, except the unique thing is that you don't actually have any mana. You have to gain mana by charging it up by using normal attacks. So if I use my left click, which is a normal attack, the top left, you're actually going to see me getting some mana as I slowly attack these mobs. I think my biggest gripe with the game is the fact that this combat I have so far is pretty slow feeling, but it might pick up later on. Okay, well I get attacked by these random mobs who are going to interrupt me. Let me just talk about the skills I have. So my number one skill is actually an AoE that I do twice, like this. That's pretty cool. My number two skill, oh they're running away, is a knockdown, so I charge it up like that. And it's pretty cool because you can follow number two with a couple of normal attacks, or I can just use my number one whirlwind skill, which does double the AoE smash. This is a gladiator in all the senses of being just glorified damage, knocking down mobs, etc. And then I even have a charge to top it all off. So if I have my 3 skill, charge, and it also makes my next skill after the charge really strong. So there's like a bit of coordination to be required there. I also changed to the Castanic class because I wanted to try something different, and their uses of outfits for the female characters is interesting to say the least. Basically, I don't know, the way she's dressed is like very unpractical, but I guess it works for combat here. And that's all I will say on the matter. And yeah, that's more or less what I've gotten so far from TERA. Also, you can dodge things. I haven't shown that yet, but here we go. Let me attack this mob. So I can right click at any time to do a dodge move like that. There's a really short cooldown and it takes a bit of mana, but if I dodge I can actually not get hit by these mobs. Ow. Or I can get hit by them because I'm not paying attention. There we go, double dodge. And I think the dodge aspect is what makes this game the most dynamic for me so far, because I can just right click and completely negate an attack. So it's pretty cool. I'm only level 15, but all my videos I've gotten around this level. It's good enough to indicate the initial idea of combat, because at this level I find that you get a couple more skills, you can start to figure things out. Let me see if this guy has a quest for me to kill mobs. And yeah, let me pull this quest and check in on the WoW stuff real quick. Nope, still here. Anyway, let's keep going. I forgot to mention my 4 skill, which is just a 100 mana buff that prevents me from losing my mana for 20 seconds. So that's nifty. I just pop that and then run into a group of mobs and hit stuff. I got another quest to kill mobs, so that's good for the sake of showing things. And dodging. Yes, dodge! I think animations lock me in place, but the animations are not that long in this game. Oh, hello. I'm getting hit by multiple mobs, which is good because I can just AoE swing. It's like AoE spin to win. Obviously I should be dodging more, but... Anyway, I'm not going to spend too much time talking about the combat system because I already summarized what I've seen so far there, and anything more would be repetitious, so I'm going to head over to the nearest city, which is called Crescentia, and just look at the broker stuff because I tried it a bit to sell items, and apparently I sold them, so that's nifty. I find the way that she rides her horse interesting, and I can't move the camera to look at her, but she's riding it sideways, which is kind of dangerous, but you know, whatever. So I have a bunch of items listed here. I don't really understand like how they're supposed to be listed. I get a recommended average broker price and I just go by that. And I actually sold some random items, so yay, I got gold. And the one big issue I have with the broker system here is that I can't directly add an item to the broker. Like I don't know why it's not possible. I'm trying to right click it, it doesn't work, I can't drag it on. Maybe there's an option here to do that. I don't think there is. But if there was one thing I would change, it would be that. Anyway, I actually got into WoW, so I'm going to talk about it for a brief couple of minutes. And I will say that I'll probably move my choosing day to Tuesday or Wednesday because I've seen enough of these games or I could probably pick one. And I even made a couple of posts on the Tumblr that I haven't used in a while concerning my feelings about the MMO stuff, because let me tell you, it's hard to play these games without feeling certain biases. So I will leave you with that short saying and move over to WoW. Yay, we're in. Okay, I'm just going to briefly talk about WoW because I don't really have much to say. The combat is very relaxing, and I think most of the content nowadays is actually focused at the end game. Like what I'm doing right now, I'm probably in the minority because if you buy the expansion, you can boost the character up to level 90, which is basically all the new content, and that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, in terms of like being able to play this and just make content, I'm not entirely sure I'll be able to do it because WoW is a different kind of game compared to the, let's say, Eastern MMOs. There's like a divide, I think, between them, and I guess I enjoy the Eastern ones more. Although this is a pretty interesting game and definitely something that I could see just being able to play and relax, and you just go up to a mob. At least for me, I hit my little sneak button, and then I combo up my attacks, because the way combat works in this game seems to be based off combos, so doing enough combos you can do a lot of damage. Like right there, I did 144 damage because I built up some combo, and yeah, it's more or less how it works. Okay, that'll be it for this video. I'm going to make one final hunt is on. It'll be for choosing the game, and I'm not sure when it'll come out because I'm changing it around. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, and it may be surprising, it may not be, who knows, we'll see. You guys just stay tuned, it'll be very soon, and take care.